The CU Podcast is proud to be working with NordVPN. It's what I use to keep myself safe online, and you can too. If you care about the privacy and the security of your information, for a limited time, go to nordvpn.com/CU Podcast or use code CU Podcast for a special holiday deal. Here it is, Ian. You get a 3-year plan with 81% off, plus 2 amazing gifts, 4 extra months, and you get the NordPass Password Manager app. That's a value of nearly $195.
VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and today having a VPN is more critical than ever. Why? If you're doing anything online, your information and browsing habits are out there for anyone to get hold of. When you use NordVPN, you have access to over 4,000 super speedy servers in 62 countries, and those connections secure your information using military-grade encryption. That means your information and what you do online is nearly impossible to track.
You can use the NordVPN app on your phone, laptop, Android device, iOS device. That means when you're getting free Wi-Fi at the coffee shop, at the airport, hotel, whatever, things like your passwords and banking info are masked, it keeps those pesky folks from getting at it quite as easy. And just one account lets you protect up to 6 devices. There's an app for Android and iOS, unlimited bandwidth, and there's a money-back guarantee. Other potential benefits, maybe you can hop around servers around the world and maybe watch programs on that BBC over there, whatever. You can do things like that, access streaming services in other countries. Again, the special offer, save 81% and get 2 gifts, 4 extra months of NordVPN and the NordPass for free. Go to nordvpn.com/CU Podcast or use code CU Podcast on checkout. Get going with your secure web browsing today. All right, Ian, you want to talk about Rocket League?
Yeah, we can talk about this real quick. I think it's interesting to see.
Our local buddies here.
Psionics
Studio.
So Rocket League is getting rid of its loot boxes from the game, as they added loot boxes in 2016 when loot boxes were kind of like at the height of their popularity. Every game was doing it, and it would unlock things like I like Rocket League. I'm not good at it, so I haven't played it in years, but it unlocks things like, I think, like skins for the car, maybe shapes for the car. I'm pretty sure you could get like little like antenna ornaments. You can get like cosmetic decorative
Mostly
things.
It's cosmetic. It's not going to affect the gameplay.
Out of them. But they were, you had to pay for them. You had no idea what was going to be in there. You needed keys to unlock them. And they've since changed that with the new 1.7 update. They've changed the loot boxes to blueprints, and they've changed the keys to coins. So what this does is it lets people see what they are potentially getting. It gives you an idea of what you're actually getting before you use your money to craft the item. So you can say, okay, I do want this or I don't want this.
Okay.
And then you can trade your blueprints back and forth with other people. If they have something you want, once they've been revealed, you can trade them back and forth with other people, so you can get something that you want or they can get something they want. You can also trade using coins, but you can't trade coins for coins. Those are all the things they've talked about. I think it's interesting to see. I think I don't know if there was a reason, a main reason, but I think it's proactive for these companies. It's good and it's proactive for these companies to start changing loot boxes. One, I think it should generally breed better will with your player base. And 2, if there's any sort of legal ruling on loot boxes, I think it's, these companies are going to save themselves a lot of headache if they just go ahead and change this stuff now.
They're self-enforcing.
Yes, exactly. So, yeah, I think that's a good idea. I would definitely prefer to have the option to know what I'm getting and then decide to pay. The loot box mechanic has never done it for me.
So now you're no longer gambling, in essence, about what's there. Now you're kind of seeing, okay, it's there. I have the option to pay to get it.
Right, exactly.
In theory, that sounds fine. I don't know if people are complaining about it because I don't know what the monetization system and how it transferred over. So it looks like when you...
So keys are being transformed into between 100 and 130 coins. So any boxes that you have in your inventory are turned into unrevealed blueprints, and then you can reveal them and then decide if you want to do something with them. Basically if you want to craft the item.
Okay.
And then the keys that would be used to open the loot boxes previously have now been turned into coins, between 100 and 130 coins a piece, and you use the coins depending on what the blueprint is to unlock it.
Basically, the coins unlock the item from the blueprints.
Yeah.
Okay, you earn the blueprints.
You earn
and
the
then
blueprints,
money,
you see what it is, and then if
currency.
you want it, you use the currency to create it.
Got you.
So
Okay.
I don't know how much the coins cost, and this is where
That's the thing.
Yeah, this is where it could be.
What's the value versus
Right.
before? Because the thing about loot boxes is it's gambling. You're more than likely having a person purchase a few times maybe to get an item they want. Now they got to make up that loss of revenue by having a system where they can make at least the same amount of money. They're not going to want to lose money.
Sure.
So they might have to inflate prices.
Yeah, that's
individual
true.
items, and I think that might be from what I heard. There might be a rumbling about that it's not fair to some people. Like, oh, I got to spend this much my money to get this. Before it was worth less, maybe. That's just what I saw without digging into a lot. So, but that's going to be the reality on the switchover, is that the amount of extra money they're going to be made that was made before by people gambling and getting shit that they didn't want necessarily, and spending more to get the thing they want, they're going to want to make that up. They're not going to want to take a loss on their ecosystem. Sure. So that's unfortunately what we're going to see. And for some of these games, it might turn out to be, I don't want to say it'll be worse, but it might be a slap in the face to some people that be like, well, that item I could have gambled $1 on, now I got to spend $20 on to get.
I think I am assuming that they're probably going to be in the. I have a feeling they'll probably make it similar to Fortnite.
Okay.
And Fortnite skins are expensive. They're expensive. I mean, full outfits can cost upwards of $20. But I think it's better in the end. It's probably going to be tough for players to adjust to it. And yeah, they're probably going to be overly expensive. But I think it's still better in the end to at least have the option to get what you want instead of having to throw money. Who knows how much money at it to unlock it.
I'm looking on Twitter to see what the feedback is. It's only been around for like 4 or 5 days at this point, 6 days. Someone says the new Rocket League update is like, imagine you have 8 loot boxes and you can't choose the one you open. So you get a random prize, but then you have to pay anywhere from $1 to $20 to claim it. So much fun. Oof, okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's not good. But that's kind of what I was expecting in terms of the monetization aspect of it.
I 100% agree with, while I hated the loot creates and the randomness, charging $15 to $20 for a single item is ludicrous. The pricing needs to be adjusted ASAP. Also, if 10 keys was worth 1,000 credits, why not continue to charge $10 per 1,000 credits? So it sounds like, yeah, these players aren't happy with this from what I'm seeing on here. There's a couple
this probably needs to be worked on pretty extensively.
High-priced cosmetics in Rocket League are causing outrage amongst players. Twitter and the game's official subreddit are full of posts from angry players demanding change. Professional Rocket League esports player GT Rizzu said, I try to like it. This update fucking blows. $15 for white Zombas, sure, I'd allow it. $14 for regular Infiniums. I guess those are car models. Just shove my wallet up my, okay.
Yeah,
right,
that's not great. And I mean, I will say this. I mean, knowing that definitely sucks. And the difference also here is, unless it's changed recently,
I'll put it on here.
Rocket League is not free to play. Like,
sure.
Like Fortnite is, where I would expect to pay a premium for something on a free-to-play game.
How much does it cost? It's like $20?
I think it's $20.
Okay.
So that's going to be a big difference, too. You're still paying to get in.
Yeah, I put the article there. It's from trueachievements.com. The problem a lot of players are highlighting, besides how expensive, is that most premium items are usually priced a few hundred credits more than the price of a bundle. For a $1,200 credit item, you would need to buy both the 1,100 and 500 credit bundles costing around $15. Oof. That's egregious.
That sucks, but that's every fucking game. I'm going to say that right now. That's every game.
That's like they're going to buy you to spend more money to get more credits, even though you don't need them right now. Oof.
Fortnite's V-Bucks are the same way.
Well, I understand that because they get your money. It's like a gift certificate. They get your money no matter what,
right,
whether or not you're going to spend the extra.
Yeah. I'm not saying that's okay. I'm just saying that's nasty. That's not a specific Rocket.
Having $1,100 for a credit bundle, not $1,000. That's kind of fucking weird.
Yeah.
Having an odd weird number like that. That is kind of weird. I would be pissed about that. Yeah, because it's $500. But okay, I see. They give you a bonus, so it's $5 for 500, 1,100 for 10. I see it. They give you the bonus, but still not enough to get a $1,200 item. I get it.
Yeah,
they really want you to buy the 3,000 credits for 25 or the 6,500 for 50. That's what they really want you to do.
And that is shitty. Pokemon Go does it that way. Fortnite does it that way. most games that have currencies do it that way, and they price accordingly. But again, I would point out the big difference is Pokemon Go is a free-to-play game. Fortnite is a free-to-play game.
Sure,
there is
it's
no
different.
You're not paying just to get. You're not already paying to get into the game. So that does make it definitely sting a bit more.
On Steam, a player by the name of Jiv, who has played over 680 hours of the game, left a review and said the new blueprint system is a complete ripoff. The prices are nowhere near the market price before the change. You used to spend 20 keys worth for 20 items if you open crates. Now you use 20 keys worth to get one item from the shop. Okay. So like I said, they're replacing the gambling aspect with we're going to charge you up the ass now for that item that you're going to gamble to get before.
So both options suck.
Yeah, but it sounds like they preferred the randomness.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Because at least they get something, and what they're getting at least is cheaper than spending the money to get something they definitely want.
Okay, yeah, so I mean, I'm kind of flipping back around on this after reading it. I can see where, I mean, I don't like loot boxes, but if it's at least with the loot boxes, if you not get, like you said, if you're not getting what you're actually looking for, you're getting something. You're building up a closet of cosmetics for your car that you might go back to, you might use, even though if it's not the one that you want.
Yeah, to me, it's like the little the little machines you put a quarter in. It's like you're not getting the LCD watch on the front, but you're getting a little toy versus spending $30 to get that watch.
Just the watch, right?
That's the way I'm looking at it. So it's like, it's a little beyond the pale. So
yep, I see that.
All right, we got you back around, Ian. There, we don't want to.
I'm not into loot box mechanics to begin with, but this is not a suitable. Well,
like I said, I mean, if they're looking at their earnings and they can't lose a shit ton of money, so unfortunately they're gonna have to make it up. It's really Papa Epic Games who now owns them.
Yeah,
it's up to them. I'm sure Psyonix right here, not far away, that they have control over the game still. I mean, why mess with something that's not broken? Honestly. Why tinker? I wouldn't if I was Epic, but they want to make their profit. But all right, well, maybe hopefully they'll tinker it and come down to something more reasonable, like just like have the amount of credits for stuff at least, and maybe make some people happy.
Yeah.